10 best market towns in Scotland. Scotland is more than lochs, whisky and castles. It's home to market towns brimming with character. These towns are where past meets present. Cobbled streets, farmers' markets, ancient kirks, and locals who'll call you hen, a common Scottish term of endearment, whether they've known you 5 minutes or 5 years. So, whether you're after a scenic day trip, dreaming of a slower pace of life, or just craving a scone served with a side of charm, this list is for you. Let's tour the 10 best market towns in Scotland that bring charm, community spirit, and a whole lot of Scottish soul. 10. Peebles, Scottish Borders. Peebles is like that quiet cousin at family gatherings, humble but secretly cooler than everyone else. Nestled in the Scottish Borders, this town offers riverside strolls along the Tweed, quirky shops full of local crafts, and award-winning high street vibes that earned it accolades like Scotland's best high street. It's not trying to be flashy, it just is. The town hosts a weekly market where you'll find everything from organic veg to second-hand books. And for the adrenaline junkies, Glentress Forest is just next door, mountain biking central. The town also throws one of the most popular arts festivals in Scotland, the TweedLove Festival. It's artsy, outdoorsy, and offers the kind of laid-back charm that makes you want to stay longer than you planned. With the stunning surrounding landscape and friendly community vibe, Peebles perfectly blends nature with culture. 9. Crieff, Perthshire. Crieff has history baked into every brick. Once the Wild West of cattle droving, it's now a laid-back gem with rolling hills and fresh air you could bottle and sell. The town's weekly market is held in James Square, where local traders bring the best of Perthshire produce. It's also home to the Glenturret Distillery, Scotland's oldest working distillery, for those who think barley is best served as a dram. Crieff Hydro, a historic hotel and adventure hub, attracts families year-round. Whether you want scenic hikes, a relaxing spa weekend, or to pet a Highland cow without getting weird looks, Crieff delivers a mix of natural beauty and hearty tradition that's hard to beat. 8. Kelso, Scottish Borders. Kelso isn't just pretty, it's I need to take 37 photos, pretty. Home to the largest market square in Scotland, Kelso brings Georgian elegance, a handsome abbey, and a thriving monthly farmers' market. Even the horses like it here. Kelso Racecourse is one of the friendliest in Britain. You'll also find Flores Castle, the largest inhabited castle in Scotland, with grounds so immaculate they make Downton Abbey look like a garden shed. You can sip tea under a chandelier, then browse local jams and tartan scarves in the market below. Kelso's blend of scenic charm, historic intrigue, and local produce makes it a feast for the eyes and the palate. It has all the sophistication of a grand city wrapped up in a warm, small-town hug. 7. Forres Moray. Forres might not shout the loudest, but it's got quiet confidence. This town has won multiple awards for its floral displays. Yes, there are flower trophies. And its market days are a staple of community life. Grant Park, with its Victorian gardens and towering floral clock, feels like a public hug. History runs deep here. Cluny Hill hides the spooky ruins of Nelson's Tower, while Sueños Stone, a mysterious Pictish monument, sits right on the edge of town. The high street is dotted with artisan shops, friendly cafes, and enough community spirit to bottle and sell. With its blend of manicured gardens, Highland friendliness, and an unmistakable sense of local pride, Forres offers a refreshingly authentic escape from the modern world. 6. Biggar, South Lanarkshire. Biggar is small but mighty. It packs in antique shops, a Victorian puppet theatre, yes, really, and one of the oldest continuous town markets in Scotland. It even has its own gasworks museum. Talk about niche interests. History buffs will love Biggar Museum, which gives you a taste of life from the Romans to the radio age. And if you visit in December, brace yourself for the Biggar Bonfire, an annual torchlit event that turns the town into a Viking saga. Add to that the quaint tea rooms, friendly townsfolk, and a community calendar busier than some cities, and bigger proves that size really doesn't matter when it comes to charm. 5. Abberfeld, Perthshire. Abberfeld sits on the banks of the River Tay, surrounded by lush forests and poetry. Literally, Robert Burns wrote about it in The Birks of Abberfeld. That scenic waterfall walk? It still exists, and it's spectacular. The town has a cracking community vibe with a regular produce market and an independent cinema, the Burks Cinema, that doubles as a cafe and arts hub. Whether you're kayaking down the river, buying local cheese at the market, or simply sipping coffee with a view of the hills, Abberfeld keeps things heartwarmingly wholesome. It's a place that blends nature, culture, and a warm welcome better than your granny's shortbread. And let's be honest, if Robert Burns was inspired here, it's probably worth a visit. 4. Haddington, East Lothian. Just half an hour from Edinburgh but a world away in vibe, Haddington delivers a peaceful market town experience with Georgian charm. You'll find stately homes, riverside walks along the Tyne, and one of Scotland's oldest farmers' markets still going strong. Its high street feels like a secret, lined with indie shops, cafes, and a surprising number of quality bookstores. St Mary's Collegiate Church, a massive 14th century landmark, towers over the town like an architectural wink to history buffs, with open green spaces, friendly locals, and a strong sense of tradition. Haddington is ideal for those who want to keep one foot in the countryside and the other in a vintage bookshop, possibly with a sausage roll in hand. 3. Castle Douglas, Dumfries and Galloway. If food is your love language, Castle Douglas will serenade you. Officially branded as a food town, it's the place where your cheese dreams come true. Weekly markets serve up everything from artisan bread to fresh meats and handmade fudge. The local high street is a foodie's playground. No chain stores here, just a delightful string of independent shops that smell like heaven. The surrounding area also offers great walks around Carlingwark Loch and easy access to Galloway Forest Park. There's even a chocolate factory nearby. Yes, it's real. It's one of those towns where you can eat your way through the day, then walk it off with a lakeside stroll while planning your next meal. Food, scenery and friendliness. Castle Douglas is what comfort looks like. 2. Linlithgow, West Lothian. Linlithgow is where Mary, Queen of Scots, was born, and it hasn't stopped being iconic since. The town sits beside a loch, with Linlithgow Palace towering above like something out of a fantasy novel. It's got a weekly farmers' market packed with local produce and handmade goods. The Loch Walk is a peaceful escape, while the train station offers fast links to both Glasgow and Edinburgh. It's a commuter town with a soul, ideal for those who want countryside calm with city access. You can spend your morning sipping coffee by the loch, then hop a train to the city in time for lunch. Linlithgow strikes the perfect balance between royal grandeur and everyday warmth. It's the kind of place where history isn't just taught, it's lived, loved, and celebrated. 1. Melrose, Scottish borders. Taking the crown is Melrose, the market town that's as charming as a Highland cow in a bow tie. Framed by the Eldon Hills and home to the hauntingly beautiful Melrose Abbey, where Robert the Bruce's heart is buried, no big deal. This place is dripping in history and scenery. Its monthly market is lively and diverse, the cafes are dangerously good, and the town bursts into life during the Melrose Sevens rugby tournament. And let's not forget the Borders Book Festival, which draws literary fans from across the UK. Whether you're a foodie, a history buff, or someone who just likes a good walk with a view, Melrose offers that magical mix of dramatic landscapes, deep history, and a buzzing social calendar that leaves visitors enchanted. It's the sort of place that feels like it belongs in a storybook, if the story came with shortbread, storytelling, and a stunning abbey backdrop. So there you have it, 10 best market towns in Scotland where the past lives on. The locals smile first, and you might accidentally leave with a tartan scarf and a dozen oatcakes. From rolling hills to hearty markets, these towns prove Scotland's small places are often the biggest surprises. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.